Mike, this is your second year at Danvers High School, and initially, what's your charge for this team this year?
Okay. End of last season, we kind of struggled with certain things. Yellow cards was one thing in particular that we really needed to work on. Unfortunately, we weren't able to play in the state tournament last year because we had too many cards. It's the first time it's happened in school history here, and that's one of the things that we're trying to erase and put it behind us and build off the idea that we're gonna play, we're gonna win and lose as gentlemen. We're going to carry that attitude in the classroom, on the field, and in the community. And so far, we've taken on a different attitude, and these guys are really buying into that. So with the wins and some of the losses, I think that these guys have taken on that mentality, and it's really changing the way things are looking around here in this program. So with my second year back here at Danvers High, having a little time off, it's nice to see that tradition come back. And we're trying to put things together. So we're trying to get it going in the win column, but we're also trying to put a better brand of soccer on the field, which allows these kids to do things the right way. So far, in the first 6 games, I think we've been seeing that, and I hope we can build off of that in the future.
Mike, not talking about goals or assists or so on, but overall, big picture, what was the thing that you liked most about your Monday win against Peabody?
Definitely. Peabody last year, to be honest with you, that was one of the hardest games I've ever coached and ever been a part of. That's kind of when the wheels came off the tracks, per se. So when we were over there, we picked up 4 cards in that contest. There was a question whether or not we should call that short. That was the game that I think defined what our season looked like last year. And as a result, like I said, things kind of raveled out of control, and we wound up missing the tournament. So to go back into that place, the scene of the crime, per se, and say, this is where it all went down last year, to go back in there and have the contest that we did, and to be able to play that brand of soccer and be able to keep our heads on straight and do the right things from the perspective of right and wrong, not getting called into these things and falling for the traps, the mental mistakes, keeping our mouths shut when the calls don't go your way, all those things that we've been talking about since we started the preseason. I think that's the biggest thing about Monday night, to go back there, keep our heads on, and get out of there with a good victory.